Hello and good evening, everyone. Oh boy, I definitely don't feel too good right now. But, you know, I was just sitting there waiting to see if it just would get better, or at least not worse. And waiting to see if I was up for streaming. I'm still a bit like, maybe yes, maybe not. I decided to give it a shot anyway and see what happens. But just so you know, in case I have to like leave or something, you know why. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yesterday we did kill the ultimate snowman, King Boreas. We did get quite a lot of loot that I definitely did not identify. Like an amulet with fire res and an absorption shield. Not very good. Another one of these things with +1 strength and a lot of resistance. That's neat. Although having that skeleton on Madora really worked for me, I think it's probably better to give it to someone else. So let's switch the one we have on Madora. And we're gonna give the +2 initiative with the Undead Warrior to someone else. Hello, Hexa. How's it going? Oh, goodness. New skill, summon. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh boy, I'm sure I have a short breath. I don't know why. It's just... that's part of everything, I think. Oh man.
Flippin' heck, man!
Flippin' heck indeed. Hey there. Man, I can definitely tell that my voice is not showing the usual level of excitement. Can't do anything about it. Wow, this is double the amount of armor. You're gonna be only way of communicating? Oh, good. Because, you know, Yona has the you owe me one, and now you have the flipping heck. I feel like I'm really conditioning. I forgot about that. Alright. So the... So, oh, for goodness sake. I mean, it's one of the free ones, isn't it? Do we have a way of deactivating these things? A lever or something? Or do I have to deal with this now? Are they even active anymore? I guess we could test it. Like this. Yeah, I think they are not active. It's just that there's so much ice everywhere. I don't know how to get around. Aside from burning everything slowly. We have to get to the other side. There's, oh my god, I really don't feel too well. Oh god. Tank it. Just tank it. Do it. Just gonna watch me fireball the ground for a while. That's gonna be fun, right? I'm making a path for you guys to walk on, and then you're gonna walk on ice anyway? What the hell?
Flare!
That looks like a barrier, by the way. How do we get through that?
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I feel like that's gonna be the vault. I hope it's gonna be the vault. But there must be a way to unlock it. Man, I am bombarding this.
I invoke the fervor of flame.
Is that good enough? Did we do it? I think we did. Right, so I'm gonna quick save and see if I can get through. I don't think I can. No. Okay, so how do we deactivate that? I do have the elemental staff. Which does have a shit ton of bonuses. Should I equip it? Oh, it gives me ice wall. Maybe I should give it to the other guy then. Because she already has ice wall. Equip. And that's pretty good on him as well. And +1 intelligence and +1 willpower and HP. Did we get anything, like an incantation or something? I don't think we did. We have the Royal Guard Talisman, which I don't think it can be used in here. Oh, see, this is where you use it. Look at the gold. Look at all the gold. So I have to use it in here. Oh my god. But we don't know how to get in there, do we? Maybe we have something here. A dark matter, the Immaculates. Eternal Winter. We have the staff. Maybe we have to destroy the staff in order to unlock the vault. I don't see why though. Do we have to kill all the statues? Could it be?
Flash fire.
Someone's gonna sleep. I just know it. No? Okay. So, let's try to destroy that and see how it goes.
Decaying venom.
Did I craft any nail boots? No, I didn't. I actually fought the entire Boreas fight in the ice, just like this. And I feel like I paid a dear price for it. Oh, that works. And has a much lower cooldown. This isn't too bad. We can use the fireball as well. In combination, I guess. And that pretty much opens a path. Right? Pretty much. Mostly, I'd say. Okay, so this is the electric one. Fair enough. Wait, that is not taking much damage, is it? Fire? Fire did a bit of damage. Ice? Ice doesn't do much damage. Rock. A bit. Poison?
Only the finest hex weed
Yeah.
to coat my darts.
Okay, so I broke all the statues, but it doesn't look like it fixed anything. Oh boy. I'm pressing Alt in case there's like hidden loot or something like that. I don't see any levers, any mechanisms. Oh, flipping heck. Reese is there. This one, for some reason. Look, should we just have... How do we do it? Do I have nails? Is it crafting materials? I have 4 9-inch nails. Can I combine these with the nails? Ah, it needs more crafting. Well, not gonna do it then. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going with the team. He's gonna catch up eventually, right?
Flaming spear!
Look, this is a fine way to clear. It's not the worst, okay? Follow your ass. I will. Watch me. Wait, is that ice? It's not anymore. By the way, he's the only one falling down. But see, this is now deactivated.
What's so cold here?
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're an idiot, aren't you? Oh, you all are. So I am out. It's a skill check, probably, like something like body control. Oh, goodness sake. Alright, here we go. I guess the only way now is to get to the forge and see if we can maybe do something about the elemental stuff. I mean, we know Leandra is there, so that's gonna be important. Should we also go, before we do that, should we go and check with Aru and the witch? In the prison? Goodness me, this rot is really doing a number on me.
Sweet relief.
I mean, so far so good, guys.
It seems the Winter King has woven ice too
not feeling
rare
great, but
and
I'm not
powerful
feeling
for mere
worse.
fire.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
Alright, hello.
I've tried my very best, and will try and try on you quite so. Now that you've dealt with Boreas, you have the staff in which the other seasons lie ensnared. If you can set them free, perhaps they can break their...
So I do have to set them free, which means we have to go to the forge. Gotcha. Where was it even? It was north. Here. There it is. There we go. Man, that King Boreas though, what a fight yesterday. Holy crap. I'm surprised that I actually managed to kill it. That is a very... oh my god, that is not a good way to die, is it? They gone after you left? Ah, think about another 15 minutes or something. It was a pretty long fight. I didn't break all the statues, as you've seen. I did break the fire and the ice one. I think I managed to handle Boreas only with like my summons. Mostly with my summons. The problem was Madora got frozen, petrified, and pretty much perma-stunned. Jahan also got perma-stunned on the electricity part. And Boreas kept summoning those little freaking elementals. So I had a lot of shit to deal with. I thought that just by killing Boreas, those things would disappear. So I killed Boreas, everybody was alive, and then I had to deal with like a million elemental. So I think both Jahan and Scarlet died in the process. And Roderick was dying too. I barely managed to kill the little summons. I mean, Jahan couldn't even react. He was literally stunned for like 5 turns in a row. He couldn't do anything. He was sitting in the middle of a thunderstorm. That was not good. Alright, let's drop a save. Because you know what's gonna happen now.
Never mind the last of them. The stone will suffice. I believe we've done it. Yes, its power is incomparable. As for the Frost King, I suppose we can't be surprised, can we? Madness befits the feeble-minded. Now his purpose is nearly served. May he consume this entire dimension in his foolish delusions.
I mean, the king is dead, Lady Deandra.
Soon enough, my immaculates. Your conduit will raise you to divine heights. This bloodstone has an ingress between fates, our link to the next stage of being. Never mind the last of them. The stone will suffice.
So what do we have here? We have
yes,
4 Enlightened and Leandra. Okay. I'm sure
As
someone
for
else
the
is just gonna
Frost
pop
King,
up out of nowhere,
I
maybe.
suppose we can't be surprised, can we? Madness befits the... Source Hunter. I had so hoped to avoid meeting you here. But perhaps we were bound to face one another. Your kind have long interfered with mine, after all.
Can I just steal that? I mean, I can, but that's take care of things right. Let's not be idiots.
You must think me quite the villain, mustn't you? The things you've seen. Without the proper context, I can imagine it's all quite shocking. Horrific, even.
Well, you did kill a lot of people and manipulated a bunch more.
And I suppose you must have pictured me, some bloodthirsty mad woman, intent on what, I wonder? Power? Gold? Chaos for its own wild sake?
I mean, you are literally standing in a giant pool of blood. What am I supposed to think?
The truth is rather less simple than the imagination would conceive.
So many imps have been slaughtered at your command. So many innocent lives lost.
Surely, the sight of a bit of blood doesn't turn your stomach, Source Hunter. No, I imagine you've become more than accustomed to such
I mean, to be fair, I probably slaughtered a lot more people than you did, but that's not the point.
If only my dear Immaculates took the same approach to our great work. But it seems all too often that only the most vicious of them rise up to the required tasks. All the same, these deaths were necessary. Soon enough, the pain they suffered, and pain you have suffered, Source Hunter, will be washed away, cleansed. This is my promise to all of Rivellon.
Yeah, in the void. What could be the point of this death and destruction possibly be? What could be the I read that wrong. You know what that means.
Death. I've nearly forgotten the meaning of the word.
Oh, good for you.
What it means to most.
I didn't.
But I am no monster, Source Hunter. Like you, I have seen the living snatched so senselessly from this world. And I have mourned. But I have also discovered that weeping was senseless. Like infants, we squall, clinging to a day that is not ours to keep. Now that I know the truth, I am free. What you see as slaughter is in fact a dispassionate process. I take no more pleasure in this so-called destruction than a wave takes in the flood. What I do must be. I wish you could understand.
The Immaculates call you the conduit of the goddess. Which goddess demands such barbarism?
Barbarism.
Barbarism.
Quite a chauvinistic term to apply to something one hardly comprehends, isn't it?
Well, you're not really making an effort to explain, though, are you?
But I will concede. The power I intend to bring to bear upon Rivellon is no more divine than your boot. We are free agents, Source Hunter, all of us, and we owe no higher power our blood or our flesh. I have posed as a priest in service of a truth greater than any goddess could hope to be.
The Void Dragon. Are you the one compelling it closer?
So you have seen it?
Yes.
Yes, it's as I thought. You and I have more in common than you think.
Do you think she's also a guardian, like an ancient soul?
You know as well as I that the Void is coming. In fact, if I'm very precise, it's already here. But you needn't be afraid. The Void is ourselves. We are destined to rejoin it.
You know, somebody out of time, somebody out of the tapestry. Because if she wasn't, you'd think that the lady, the Weaver, would know about any of this, right? What use have you of Bloodstones?
You know as well as I the enlightening capacity of these stones, Source Hunter. I've heard tell that you've been zapping the life from precious star stones. and that you are bolstered by the power within them.
I guess.
Your experiences are unique in all of Rivellon's history, but you are hardly the only player in this story. As Starstone enlightens you, its child, Bloodstone, enlightens something of my own creation.
What sort of creation do you mean?
Tut-tut, Source Hunter. You and I both know I could hardly trust you with such information.
Oh, come on.
Though if you continue stomping around in my wake, you're sure to understand soon enough.
I mean, we are basically friends, right? I will not see another innocent lost to your campaign of death. This ends now.
And here I believed I was starting to reach you.
Yeah, me too, actually.
My foolish optimism bears yet another disappointment.
I mean, I really would like to understand. But the game makes me this sort of very judgmental character, so...
But I do believe we agree on one particular point, Source Hunter. This does indeed end now.
I guess I am a source hunter, you know, sorceress. Sorceress.
Immaculates,
Wait,
enlightened ones. Your conduit calls to your ultimate purpose. Heed the void's call.
Okay.
Offer your souls to the demons that beckon you.
We
Charming
have...
of Astarte to send her scouts upon me, but no matter. The bloodstone is mine, and the witch cannot be saved.
We have a few Diablos. They don't have the worst amount of life.
Archer's assault!
I think I can easily fix them, if you know what I mean. Oh, why can I not see there? Oh, come on, guys. Guess that's fine. Okay, let's see if we can stop the other two.
You owe me! You owe me!
Hey, Yona, hello. See, I didn't even jump. That's how sick I'm feeling right now. Are they summons? I don't think they are. Yeah, I'm not feeling too well, Yona. Sorry. Go rest? I don't want to. I'll be fine, don't worry. Why am I even up? I don't know. Look, I was just waiting to see if I was getting better or worse, and I decided to stream in the meantime. Because this is not gonna change how my stomach feels. So I just decided to go for it. I didn't. I thought about it and I didn't. I don't know what it is. I actually don't know.
My turn through the gauntlet? With pleasure.
I think it was just stress. I had a bit of a stressful day. I was talking about it with Aquika, and yeah, that's probably what happened.
One shot, many wounds!
I say probably because I don't really know, but I can guess. Is it because I'm not a titty streamer? Well... I'm not saying no straight away. Take my time. That didn't do anything, did it? I think it's because the demons, they are fire resistant. Maybe I'll just zap them. Didn't do as much as I thought. It's okay. I'll take a break soon. I will make some tea and I will see if it gets better with something warm. Man, these skeletons, they are solid damage. Oh, don't worry, Yona. It's okay.
What do you think, Source Hunter? Shall I start shredding from the top or the bottom?
You know, I'm just feeling a little, a little funny, but it's nothing that bad. I don't think. I feel like I'm gonna hit that guy. No, I can't do it. I can do it. What do we want to do? Poison? Should we try to poison them? That is a big area of effect. I think this is a bit better. So if I make it here... If you don't care about yourself, you're gonna do something you don't know what, but you will. Alright, Yona, let me know how that goes.
I strike from the soul of air.
Right. Where's Hexy? Hexy's around here. Oh, knockdown failed. Shame. It's not fun if he's not here in person. He is though, isn't he? Hexe? Hello! I summon you from the underworld. Did that work? I don't think that worked. If I need more people to talk to? What do you mean?
Oh, how I'll sing of your
I mean-
entrails.
I mean, if you know... Oh, if I'm feeling stressed? No, I don't think I can do anything about that, unfortunately.
One mark is not enough.
Can't fix my situation.
Another starstone, another piece of ourselves, perverted toward Leandra's will.
Another starstone, another piece of ourselves. Perverted towards Leandra's will. Soon she left desecrated our very souls. We got to end this, and soon.
Who knows what untold terror her bloody work might be wreaking on our memories. The more bloodstones she makes, the farther we are from undoing what she's done.
See, there's Hexe. Oh! Oh, do you see what I'm seeing? A force field bypass spell. Nice. And was that a legendary bow? Oh my goodness, it is. But she's fallen. Oh! Oh shoot. I need to go back and sell a bunch of things, right? Tea herbs. Oh. What? Hello? The Sword of the Holy Flame. That is so much damage. Holy crap. +1 constitution, willpower, fire res, movement, HP, and set burning. Damn. These imps had quite the treasures on them. And this guy has a log. I take it back. A full plate armor. Okay. Frost grenade. Ring and an epic shield. Medora. Medora. Impressive loot. Oh, this is actually not that bad. So I lose a bunch of resistances, but I do gain a lot of constitution points, which is gonna send Medora's 853 HP to 1,600. That's ridiculous. I'm just not gonna comment on that. Anyway, let's drop a save and see if we can. Oh, but I don't want to burn my staff. I'm impervious to chance. Impossible. I mean, honestly, I'm already not feeling good. You don't have to make me feel worse.
Brother, sister, we are free. And who is this? Can it be that a frail mortal
God damn it,
human
Hexo.
faced and bested our own scheming Boreas?
God damn it.
But this is no mortal, I see. Strange you take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall of course honor your chosen form. Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brother sooner or later. Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm.
Well, you were wrong. Also, I'm not gonna read chat until you stop doing that.
No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and and with us all the subjects of the realm of Fairy do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. If, no, not if, but when, we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally.
Is he actually selling things? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, not anything good though. Who are you?
I am King Sewer of the Summer Kingdom of Calvia, brother, alongside the other elemental monarchs, to the unfortunate and insane Boreas. In earlier days, we ruled the four realms of Fairy in relative peace, each of us the master of our own kingdom. But something changed in Boreas. He grew darker somehow, more than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried, yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the Lord of Hyberheim, and it was his right to rule it as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hyberheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of Fairy, in upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however, it was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure. A woman with a stare like blackest
Leandra.
fire. In her staff she held a demonic power, the likes of which I've never felt. And as we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light of Fairy again.
Alright, so that Q, huh? Yeah, that Q. What a guy, huh? You say it was a woman who trapped you. What do you know about her?
I listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone, and scores of imps he'd invited to Hyberheim. After that, the two parted, and I heard little more of the woman. In
Right.
his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse.
So she
about
actually
the
just
demon.
needed the stone.
I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us.
Found the white witch, but she's trapped in ice. Can you help me free her?
Source Hunter, it would be my sincerest.
Oh, nice.
Take this rune and use it to summon me when you're near the witch once more. If she can be extracted from Boreas' ice, I'll find a way to make it so.
Cool, thank you. I'll take my leave.
Let's settle that in it. We best be on our way then. The spring and autumn kingdoms won't rule themselves, you know. May our paths cross soon, Source Hunter.
Alright, cheers. Wait. Are they not? Oh no, he's there. Is he not moving? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look, it was just a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Are we all here now? Okay, we're fine. We're fine, everybody. It's yeah, it's okay. I hope I didn't break the game horribly by doing that. I'm sure we'll be okay. Anyway, I was thinking, should we look up where the piece of the bow, the piece of the unique bow is? Because Osva, I think he said that we missed it already yesterday.
Well, what's this I've
Oh!
spotted?
Wait, hello? Oh. For a moment, I thought, you know what, I just found it, but no.
If there is anything I can do to help you slay all Immaculates, pray state it.
He's got a branch.
We were
I mean, I think...
some of us after so luckily it's all King Baria. It's the only way to get.
I think we're done with this guy.
You there, cut it out.
Oh, fuck me.
Meet your demise!
Well, I got my branch. And I slipped on frozen blood. You know what? I'll take that. I'm tired, okay? Shit. I'm so sorry. He was an innocent imp. He didn't deserve to die like that.
Chilled to my bones.
Definitely didn't deserve that. You know what the problem is? I think I removed a bunch of pickpocket items.
Chilled to my bones.
And now it actually is a bit worse. Maybe we should just level it up if I want to keep stealing stuff. I mean, I think it's not here, is it? I've looted all of this. I hope it wasn't in that bit where we needed to teleport around.
Bitter chill!
You know, the way to access the castle. There was something there, but I think I dug up a chest and it wasn't anything weird. Maybe it's in a dungeon or something, I don't know. Downstairs? Down in the prisons? It's not here. Oof. Jahan wants to talk again. Like that's gonna happen, right? Did we end up doing the chest thing? Didn't I find a few messages about, like, some chest or something? It was definitely not here. Did we ever use the fiery heart, though? A magical heart fired in the forge of the Dwarfland. Those wind-blown flames can never be extinguished. I have 2 to find. If you're talking about the pieces. If you're talking about the pieces, it's 2. I mean, I don't know. Osva told me all the first pieces are here. Oh, we're talking about the chest? Oh, maybe one is in the thing, though. In the, what's it called? In the treasure room. I'm kind of expecting it to be there. Oh, here we go again, guys. Here we go again.
Ugh, I'm tripping.
Okay, that's more ice. Jahan is really hurt. What happened? It's a much bigger area than you'd expect out of that spell, by the way. Okay, now let's see if we can get across without anybody falling. Besides, I think just removing the barrier is not enough. We know that there's traps towards the treasure chamber. But anyway, force field bypass spell. Speak this spell before the barrier of the Winter King. Its incantation will call the spirits of the realm of Faerie away from their stations, and you may pass freely.
With this incantation, we can pass the force field that bars the way into the castle.
High time for an audience with King Boreas, I say.
I mean... I thought... Can I... Oh, that's a problem. Well... Maybe the witch is gonna give me something instead? I don't know. Do you think it maybe was somewhere around here? Oh, dude, you're free to go, by the way.
There must be a way home. Maybe I am going nuts. Hell, it's full of dead. Will it be what?
this is fine. I took care of that. Took care of. That's the hatch that leads downstairs. I don't see anything else. Unless there's something like here behind the statue, but I should be able to see it with my... by pressing Alt. I can't see anything. There was something on the pillar. It's the chain that opened the prison cell. If you mean this. This one opened the cell over here. And this one opened the one over here.
Damnation! Not even a crack.
Okay, let's see if we have to fight the fire elemental now. I hope not.
This
Oof.
is your white witch, then.
Almost.
And you're sure you want to free her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have wasted such precious ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have been rather severe indeed. But I am in your debt, and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice of this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame.
Oh dear. Damn.
Gods, it's colder than a witch's teat. How very callous of Leandra to inter her only sister in a barren tundra for eternity.
Hello, Ikara.
Ikara, you're all right? The ice, King Boreas, and your sister. What a frigid hell you've endured.
And yet not even a frigid hell like this could induce you to put on a shirt, could it, Ahu? My old friend. Surely I have you to thank for my salvation.
Actually...
That honor goes to a pair of talented source hunters, actually. If not for their efforts, I'd be quite uselessly prowling around your prison still.
Then perhaps I ought to address my savior directly. Source Hunter, is that the masquerade?
What?
Well, what a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters?
Yeah, like your place would be nice. What do you mean by masquerade? We are members of the Order of the Soul Hunter. Everybody knows what we really are, but we?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Do pardon me. I didn't mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals.
Yeah.
Not at all. Please, let's do carry on.
Are you the White Witch? Are you the gatekeeper?
Oh, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name. Ikara, that is. Charmed. But I hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as white and witchy as you'd hoped?
How did you become imprisoned here?
First things first, Source Hunter. For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks. My soul had withered in this prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now, about the culprits. My corrupted sister and the mad Winter King.
Right.
When I realized exactly where, and to whom Leandra was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again. But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter. That was her mistake, and my blessing.
I never would have imagined Leandra capable of dealing with the likes of Boreas, but she has changed into someone I hardly recognize anymore.
You stand accused of murdering the Sicilian High Counselor Jake. Are we really still going on about this? Shouldn't we know better by now? Tell me more about Leandra.
My own little sister, if you can imagine it. She was always the more ambitious, the more exacting of us, and she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King Boreas in imprisoning me here confirms my worst fears. She is planning something far greater than I could have anticipated. For this reason, and with a heavy heart, I must ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leandra has become entwined in the dark arts.
Okay.
I take no pleasure in the memory of that night. The thought of hurting anyone or anything is abhorrent to me. But in this case, I judged it necessary. If you've come this far, I trust you've learned that the Counselor was far from a humble civil servant. This doesn't excuse my behavior, but perhaps it can help to explain it.
Yes. What happened the night of Jake's murder? Oh, finally, guys! The entire plot from the beginning of the game is gonna be revealed now.
It's a sordid story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters, a philanderous, treacherous wizard, death and mayhem. Are you sure you're interested in such things?
Yes.
The sparkle in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this.
Oh god.
And
Don't.
in truth, the events of that night were but one part of a larger and much darker matter. A matter in which I'll dare to beg your assistance before we're through with one another.
Yeah, but please tell me the story.
Now that terrible night.
Oh.
One night, as I slept, I had a sudden revelation. No dream, but a vision. My sister Leandra and my lover Zandalor. I didn't understand, but I recognized their location. Syceel's King Crab Inn. I arrived and looked through their window, but inside, everything was wrong. Leandra had fled, and Counselor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in his hand and hate in his eyes. As I watched, he drove the dagger deep into Zandalor's heart, and I was too late to stop him.
Oh dear.
In that moment, I broke. I saw before me not a man, not even a beast, but evil incarnate. And I used Source to slay him.
Oh shit. That's not good.
On the floor lay Zandalor. In my hands, I held Jake's life force. I had sworn never to use Source, but I couldn't walk away. And so I did the unthinkable. I used the Counselor's life to save Zandalor's. He was alive, but only just. Betrayal. Murder. Source. We were all of us guilty now. If you were any other Source Hunter, I suppose you'd strike me down where I stand after that terrible admission. Fortunately for us both, you are no other Source Hunter.
I mean, have I done worse in my journey? Maybe. I did murder an entire audience because I tried to pickpocket one of them and somebody saw me, and then I had to kinda clear the scene, so I feel like I'm really in not a very good judging position. But let's just leave it like that, yeah?
I hate to extend my own invitation, Source Hunter, but I believe I ought to accompany you to Zigzax's hideout. Presumptuous, yes, but I'd recognize the imp's essence just about anywhere.
Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself into our dearest Rivellon. And I believe I know where we must begin.
Ah, but unless that's a bear flailing through the threads of time, I do believe Master Zigzax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3, 2...
Hunters, you've done it! Ikara is free!
good it does my impish heart to see her safe and bright as ever. We have much to discuss. Come one and all to the end of time. A spot of something warm and the soft glow of the tapestry ought to do us all a bit of good, Rikara, now, if we're done playing hide and seek, let's not waste a jot more time. Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
After you, Master Zigzags.
So that's the White Witch, eh? I expected someone a little more evil. I can't say I'd cut her down from a stake, but she sure has fewer horns than I expected.
Here is a woman clearly deserving of respect, Medora. Please, for once, let not your source-addled presumptions cloud your judgment.
Damn. These two, huh? Well, that didn't really get me any closer to opening the treasure room, though. So I guess we'll have to find another way. Also, I know how to open the Source King chest now. We'll do it in a moment. I think I'm gonna go and make some tea and try to drink something warm. You can understand a single thing the Goblin was saying. I mean, it is fairly crazy, and also talking about
I feel better already.
story stuff, I guess. Can we pause the game? This pauses it, right? Because if I don't pause the game, Scarlet's gonna
Sweet relief.
die from the rot, unfortunately. Alright, let me drop a save. Let me pause the game, and I will take maybe 10 minutes, considering I'm not feeling too good. I'm gonna do things slowly, and I'm gonna take a moment to kinda recover. But I'll be back, don't worry. With something warm, maybe that will be better. I'm fine, Yona, don't worry. I'm used to this. I know it's weird, but I actually am. Anyway, be back in like 10, okay? I know, Yona. I know. Alright, we're back. Alright guys, I am back. Just gonna sit here for a moment. And you know, wait for the tea. In the meantime, should we look at how to disable the gate? Let's see, Divinity. What am I gonna search for? Hyberheim treasure room. There it is. Yona. Let's see. There's a bunch of things here to do to enter the treasure room. Damn. Okay. Hi. Speak with the northeastern sentry? Wait, there's a sentry there? What? I didn't even realize there was a sentry there. How do we get back to the castle? I guess castle entrance. We'll do it. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to drink this. Nice and warm tea. That'll get me better, for sure. Northeastern sentry? Wait. Northeastern sentry. Okay, this is north. Northeastern would be around here somewhere. Oh! How the F was I supposed to see this? That is ridiculous. That is just...
You who seek the winter treasure, prove your intention, prove your worth. I demand to know if friend you be, the name of the earthen brother of Boreas.
The earthen brother of Boreas? Oh, what's it called? Sua's the fire one. Taximista, it's the wind one? I think it's Lurian.
Correct you are, and freely may you enter.
That it? Oh my god, seriously? Oh, that wasn't it. The ultimate trap. Slippery floor. Yes. Oh my god. Impenetrable. Come on, guys. Seriously? Okay, you can do it. So, okay, what's happening here? Can we check? Let's explore, because I've seen traps and other things. Ah, there's crates. We definitely may need those. I should probably fix my tea before I start doing this. Hold on. So today I have a new technique for the tea. Look at this. Oh man, this works a little better, I think. I just needed something to squish my tea bags onto. And so I found a little thingy to squish the tea bags. I know, right? It's not a proper squisher though. It's just a little. It's like what do they call a coaster, kinda, but it's like a metal one. Came back and we're talking about squishing in cubes bags. The tea bags, Yona, tea bags. It's a lot different. Makes all the difference. See, this works. Oh man, look at this. This is perfect. Look how much juice I'm squishing out of this. Don't get it out of context. Don't squish your fingers like the... No, I'm not gonna burn my fingers like the rest of you mortals. I'm using a metal coaster? Is that bad? Oh, don't tell me that's bad, Hexa. Come on now. Just when I thought I did something good here. I don't have another coaster. This is the best I can do. Unless somebody gets me a professional teabag squeezer. Which, by the way, should be a thing. I will invent it. I will invent a good one. I can visualize the design in front of me. Oh, don't hold back, Yona. I need to feel like everything is normal now. Don't hold back, please. I am begging you. I know that you're being nice, you what we mean. Well, you know, maybe I like that. What do you know? No, you know what? I take it back. I actually like when you're being nice to me. Okay. Okay, the tea is now officially ready. Hot. Alright. Alright, what's happening here? Okay, that's empty, and there's a tooth in there. Great. This ASMR makes me feel like I should be playing. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Another piece of trash.
I'm saying I've seen worse. Yesterday, actually. You know, I was really bored, as some of you may know. And so I decided to start browsing Twitch. That was probably a bad idea. Because I noticed that the ASMR category was like first row And I was like, what the hell? Why is it so... Why is it so popular?
Piercing cold.
So I went into it and not really knowing what to expect. And it was weird. It was really weird. First of all, I don't know why I was so surprised that, like, the vast majority of them were girls. Oh, you know what's good here? And, you know, I shouldn't have been surprised, but I kind of was. But after the surprise, I started like trying to listen to what they were doing, and man, was it weird. Ah, there is something there. Look at that. This feels like cheating. Can I toss you, somebody over there? Target is blocked? What do you mean? Oh.
How did I get down here?
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. It's gonna be perma-stunned. Maybe I have like a fraction of a second to click that. Or maybe I'm fucked.
Ambushed by a scoundrel!
Okay, that might be an issue.
I feel like I've been set in stone!
Okay, that looks like a problem. I mean, he's stuck in an endless loop of electrocution. I'm fairly sure it doesn't feel that well. What if I fortify him?
Best defense relies on good defense! I feel like I've been set in stone!
How about some Avatar of Poison? Target is too far. Oh, that is a very small range. Shoot.
Ambushed by a scoundrel!
Yeah, I don't know what to do here, guys. Can I use his pyramid? Wait.
Demon's breath, I've been paralyzed!
Okay, I clicked it. I don't know what I did, but I managed to click it, so we're good. Now, if we can teleport him back, he's fine.
Into the fray once more.
Look at that. Perfect. So wait, was there a little knob over here too? No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, that was something.
I am restored.
Now there's more.
Intruders by.
I am restored.
Right. There's a sentinel. Let's see if we can crack it with Medora.
Intruders by. Intruders by.
I need another chance.
It's invulnerable. But I mean, it's not really an issue. This, however, looks a bit like an issue.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Okay, we need somebody to stay back in case something goes really, really wrong here. Let's reuse my VR goggles. Right, I don't see anything to use over here. Okay, that's not good. Okay, detach him and go into sneaking mode. Now that can't see me, which is great. That looks like it's a bit of a problem.
Intruder spied.
Shit.
Intruder spied.
Oh, I see. I can't move that. Okay. I don't think that guy can see me from here. Which is alright, actually. Now, I should be able to move the metal crate.
Intruder spied.
There. How do we...
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, if we move here and he just leaves. Okay, that guy can't see me. I have somehow blocked the view of that one too. I probably have crates and stuff like that. That I can use with her. And that I can maybe stack in front of the statue. To avoid being seen. Is that a thing? Apparently he can still see me.
A strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it.
Wait. If I disarm that... Shit! Fuck, when did I... Last save here. Intruder spied. Intruders.
As good as a new penny.
Implied?
Intruder spied.
I don't know. Are we implied? Can we all make it through there?
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Yes, we can. Okay, so... Look, here's the plan. I'm going to stop the view from this thing. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna send him to disarm the trap if possible.
A strange sort of pit. A strange sort of pit. A strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it.
Intruder spied.
Oh, guys, I got pied again.
Intruder spied.
I'm headed for a fall!
Well, that did it. Yeah, I didn't know exactly what I was looking for there. Yo, now I don't know. Oh, I know what I'm looking for here, though. Oh boy, that's a lot of gold. Let's save, because I don't trust this. Is anybody here? There's a star stone. Holy shit, we got another one, guys. Scrooge McDuck will be very proud. Look at this. A light gold cup. Oh man. Oh, that's a sentinel. That's another Iron Maiden, by the way. What the hell? Is this bad? No. Gold cups. Let's steal everything. Was a dragon? No dragon. Paintings of women's. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, I'll give to Madora some of the heaviest things. Yeah, I'll do. Oh, look, we found the sword kit. Madora, that's yours.
Fortune!
And fame. Let's see. Combine the guard with the other piece of the sword, which is here. Oh, she needs more crafting ability? God damn, seriously? Alright, let's give it to Jahan then. Boom! Adventure Sword Tier 2. Okay, let's check it out. Ah, that's not good. I got better now. I mean, the bleeding is kind of nice, but we need a level higher to be useful. Wait, what's this? The Winter Amulet? What is it? +1 speed. Ooh, shit, that's big. Inflict frozen on contact. That's pretty nice. Okay, potion, earth potion. Life scroll, ice wall. Well, teleportation scroll. Nice. The last worship. Or sheep, even. And a ring. Sorry guys, can you give me a second? Like, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Should I set the break time screen again? Yeah, sure, why not? Be right back. I'm here. Apologies, everybody. Then people ask me, why am I stressed? Tell you what. The day I'll be out of this place, I will get rid of like 90% of my stress. At least the bad stress, not the good stress. Stress can be good. But this is bad stress. Oh, shit's gonna kill me, honestly. A place, my place, my country, my everything around me. This depressing, fucking, horrible place where I live in. Oh man, I need to be out of here. Because must I make my last report? It knows that I've seen it, and any moment now, it's low. Dry bleating will signal its arrival. I cannot escape. I can only hope whatever I write here might one day help another hapless seeker. There is but a single weary sheep remaining, and his soul is buried deep within the cave of portals, among the immaculates who are so fond of the blackest necromancy. The perceptive eye will reveal its location. My time has come. I am doomed to be undone by the woolly horror. Damn. The weary sheep. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, you know. Not for now, at least. Who needs this? I don't know. I'll figure that out, though. So, where's my amulet? The winter something? The thing of the element? I am standing right in the middle of everything, so it should be here. I just need to wear that thing. Is it this one? No. Who has it? Oh, is it this one? Royal Guard's Talisman. This, you know what? Let's give it to Roderick. Equip. And then we sit here and wait. That'll do.
What's this? Something seems to have materialized in my pocket.
Holy shit, it actually
I'm
worked.
not going to be the one to fish it out if that's what you're asking.
Oh, the amulet disappeared. Wait, what is it? The Winter Ring. +1 intelligence, +15 water resistance, +1 willpower, unlocks skilled ice shard. Holy shit. That's really nice, isn't it? I can give it to him, maybe. Oh, there you go. Legendary ring. Not legendary, unique. Unique ring for this guy. And some XP. That was nice. Okay, what's next? The Secret of the Scroll. I did read that before. Oh my god, there's so many books. Okay. Oh god, going through this one by one is gonna take a while. And most of them are empty even. Oh, blank? Well, that's not bad. We can make spells out of blank skill books. The chest is a bit in the way, so if we could just... You know, can you... Oh, I don't know what that is, but it looks nice. Empty. A slowdown arrow. Where is it going? Okay, empty. 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 That was a weird place to loot the library, but that's fine. There's magical tragedies, which I think we've read before. Part 3 though. Obstinate demons. Are there any other kind? Don't know. You tell me. Take a quick peek in here. There's a blank fire scroll. Some gold. Some random items. Some more random items. And here we go again, looting a million other things. This book is unreadable. Okay. A purifying fire scroll removes burning, frozen, stun, charm, healing, and shields. Aha. Interesting. So it does remove also beneficial effects. That way you can probably use it on enemies as well, maybe? If they start healing themselves or stuff like that. And then we have this. Stone with scriptures. Oh boy, is this a fight? Am I gonna fight something?
The stone is adorned with strange runes.
Oh my god, the book we bought at the beginning of the game. The Forgotten Language of Fairy. To decipher the runes.
You speak the words out loud and hear an inviting click nearby.
I mean... honestly, I hoped for better loot, but... sure. I'll take that. Alright guys, that was nice. I think we're done here. In Iberheim. Unless... well... we're not really done. I need to find the bow piece. Divinity. Adventurer bow? Is that what it's called? It's the bow kit. Near the entrance to the Elemental Forge? Are you kidding me? I've been there. I checked there. No. How did I miss it? I didn't read the end of that, by the way, so... I know the location, but I don't know... exactly where. Is it here? Is this the entrance? Wait, is it over there? Can I teleport over there, maybe? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, goodness. Wait, can we actually go here? No. Yes? Looks like we can't really. It's not gonna be under here, right? No. Okay. Was about to say. Here in the lava pit somewhere? No. Next to the other sentry? No. Wait, what is this? What the f... How have I not seen this? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, for goodness sake.
Ooh!
How did I not see this? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just give the bow and the freaking bowstring to that guy, and we'll do it. Goodness. All right. +1 dexterity, more damage, and 30% chance to lower the armor. Also, critical strike do way more damage. I think we can use this. It's actually pretty neat. Also set lowered armor for 2 turns on a 30% chance. It's not bad at all. Man, I think we're done with Hyberheim. Hyberion? What? Hyberheim. Let's go to the end of time. Actually, do I want to go back to Sicil really quick to sell? I'm a bit scared to go to Silverglen now that I anger the Immaculates. But we're fine. Let's go directly to the end of time. We should have more portals.
There you both are. Marvelous. Your efforts have borne even more fruit. A new piece of the tapestry has been mended. The weaver's been hard at work with the thread Starstone has borne her, and a whole portion of history has been rewoven.
Nice.
Rejoice, my friends, rejoice! For now we witness a tale from the eons torn from time, but now, thanks to you, restored.
After the war was won, the Void Dragon remained a great threat to all existence. And so, upon the anvil of creation, the God Box was crafted. The Void was locked within, but still the question remained: who would guard the box? The two generals offered themselves. They would give up life and glory to stand sentinel. Transformed into immortal beings, they would be the Void's eternal guardians.
Right, and then they got bored? What happened?
They placed the box and the guardians in the first garden, home of Astarte and of the world's most beautiful power, Source.
Oh.
For time immemorial, the guardians stood by the God Box, no longer human in body or in mind, but duty personified.
So Source is not like evil per se. Did I beat the game? No, I think we're not like even close. We're maybe halfway. Maybe. Do we have another portal here though?
I salute you, my
master.
Other elementals lie in wait until with a word you command them to action. Which one of them, pray, has your preference?
Okay, so we got wind, which was obviously a big one. Should we go Earth just to give something to Jahan? Because I don't think I have the point to go to Master Fire. I could go to Master Ice. And she does kinda need more things to do, but I don't know. I think maybe let's go with Earth.
And that is your final choice?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Thy will be done.
Oh, what a nice looking place. Look at this.
Rocks and forest. This is a plane worthy of an Earth elemental, all right.
A kernel of serenity amid endless chaos.
See? Now put like a nice wooden house in the middle of this and you have my ideal place to live. No humans nearby though.
You say you will serve them. You say they have your loyalty still, despite their utter failure. Foolish creature. Chain your fate to theirs, and you are chaining it to certain downfall.
That remains to be seen. I do believe they will remember. I do believe I will serve them again, despite your tricks.
Always am I the trickster. Always am I the malefactor. Yet all I do is speak the truth. They failed before, and they will fail again. The void, I can see it approaching in their eyes.
Well, go away. Hey, Pete! Nice name. Mortar and Pestle and the Ancient Diary. My friend and ally, your departure has been received with great dismay, but I understand you, and I see in your absence an opportunity. To rule is to rule alone. Let not my power be divided, for power cannot be shared. Let that be your legacy. Let that be hers. You know what? I shall marry. Yes. To whom I care not. If the union brings lands and gold and influence to my dominions, I shall be happy. The world will never have seen a sovereign such as I, and never will again. You will hear more from me, my friend. You will hear more from me through the legends that will be told. Hey, Pete.
The spirit of Father Nature came to me in a dream last night, and he told me to welcome you.
Good, I like to train.
With utmost pleasure, my
Alright, let's see what
the earth is now.
Oh, he's got so much money and stuff. Oh, that's so good. Okay, Scarlet, we should start selling. And Medora too. A vintage claymore. Wow, that's gonna be worth something. It's vintage, guys. Wait, did I not identify all these things? Okay. Yeah, that's worse, that's worse. That can go. This can go. Okay. They can all go, unless they have some special stat. I should look for special stats, like this for blacksmithing, for example. I should probably keep that. Also, holy shit, I already made 7k just with what Medora had. That's crazy. Anyway, look what we have here. Deadly spores. Earthquake. Oh my goodness. Magical poison dart. We have that. Earth elemental. That's new. A poison slug. Summon a level 13 poison slug. Desecration, rapture, drain willpower, soul sap. Lowers the target power and resistances. Wow. Death punch. Sounds awesome. Invulnerability. The fuck? Resurrect. Oh, I need that. Let's buy that. Mute. Vampiric touch. It's got a very low range. This is shit. Pete is not selling anything useful. Seriously? God damn. I mean, he's got 3 very good muster earth spells. 4 even. I don't think we can even learn 4 master spells. You know? I need about 150. Yeah, you know what, that'll do. Oh man, this was really disappointing. I need to look through my scrolls. Maybe I'll find something decent. Like, I think I have Boulder Bash already. That's it though. Man, that feels really bad. Oof. 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 Alright then. Oh well. I guess I'll do without any good earth spell. The resurrect spell though? Yeah, I know. Hey Ikas, you took a shower. Oh, nice. Can't use the resurrect spell though. I need master witchcraft. I do have 7 points. I can probably use it. Actually, oh man, I can't use it. No, I cannot. Oh wait, it doesn't really say. Level 3 is 0. Level 4, it tells me over here. Okay, if I'm level 4, I do have 1 master spell. So I can do that, technically. I'm gonna use all my skill points, but I mean, for a resurrection spell, it's worth it. I cannot learn resurrect, my level is not high. I need to be level 15 and level 13. Well, shit. I'll fix that. I used all my points though. Oh no. Oh fucking hell.
Still, one can't help but wonder where the gods have run off to in all this. The void won't spare them, you know. There's no hiding from the great nothing.
Flippin' heck, man.
Flippin' heck indeed. I'm still amazed though about how big the imp is compared to the other people.
Their where and why is of no import. This moment is all.
So who do
there
I
is.
actually talk to? The Weaver of Time.
Is what we do with it. How might I serve our mission?
Let us talk about the new
Threads I
room.
weave and tales I see.
I met an Earth Elemental.
All will I tell. So you have. It was to be expected. Once you were sovereigns after all, and all the earth lay at your feet. Tremble, you would shout.
Okay.
And this creature would bring his fists down upon the ground, shaking it so vigorously that the walls of the enemy would crumble.
What about the Teller of Secrets?
Her story is the story of 1,000 tales. She has traveled the celestial sphere that is Rivellon more extensively than even the historian has.
Oh, don't tell him.
Once upon a time, her favorite words, she was of incalculable importance during the wars against the Void Guards that threatened the creation of the gods.
Oh.
Wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought most secretive, she knew them. Teller of Secrets is her title, for in her world there are none.
Damn, that is actually kind of a cool backstory. Like a person dedicated to finding all the secrets and hiding places and whatnot. But I don't think we're... I've met with Leandra, there it is. In the realm of Hyberheim, she is using the Starstones to create Bloodstones. We know that.
Leandra.
Yeah.
She desires to be Mother of the Void.
Yes.
But you have the power to undo her born-in-blood litter. Though they be baptized in blood, you can cleanse the Starstones.
That's deeply stupid.
And use them to thwart
Yep.
their grim queen.
Well, I mean... I can cleanse the Starstone seal and use them to thwart the Green Queen. I was sure about what I'm doing, by the way. I don't know. I always have doubts about what I'm doing in a video game, you know? I think after BioShock, I kinda doubt every single NPC that gives me not order, but kinda tells me what to do, where to go.
What it is, what lies at the heart of it.
What lies at its heart?
I see Master Zigzags has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour. From the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again?
This is our homestead, on the sheltered plain at the end of time. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zigzags makes sense.
I like it, Clara.
Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Let's start from the beginning. How is your sister involved with the dire happenings around Riverland?
I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens.
Right.
Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source. But our parents were determined to curb the power within us. Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters.
It's true, you're a sorcerer. Yeah, but I think we've pretty much learned that Source is not bad, per se, and probably we made it. Or we at least participated in the making of sorcery. It's true, you're a sorcerer.
I am. But there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy.
Yeah, Madora's not gonna be happy.
Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power. We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power-drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences.
Yeah, it's like people like Brachus Rex gave sorcery a really bad name, but it's actually not a bad thing per se. What consequences do you mean?
Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil?
Yeah, pretty sure they didn't.
Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion.
You mean to blame Leandra's doings on the Source Hunters?
No. No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order. But it was I who sparked all of this.
Alright, Yona, good luck with that. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Oh man, Nick Valentine, good stuff. You mean someone of our own order killed your parents?
They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The Source Hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done.
What became of Leandra and yourself?
From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable.
Oh, so that's how they became soul forged, and that's why Leandra was trying to resurrect Brachus Rex and find the secret to break the soul bond?
We would survive, thrive even, within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close.
It makes a lot of sense, you know. Either you break the soul forge, the soul bond, or she encased her in an eternal ice prison, so she would live, but she wouldn't be in the way.
Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions.
Tell me what happened between yourself, Leandra, and the wizard.
My sister and I were mired in a solitary existence, witches among the trees when Zandalore came.
Zandalore. I mean, if I ever heard a fantasy name, Zandalore is definitely a very, very fantasy sounding name. Like classic fantasy.
Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and she wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered. Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalore and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side.
I see. Hexe, were you spending days with them? What happened? Were you there? Tell me all about it.
We were a content trio, the 3 of us, but base impulse would undo us.
What do you mean by base impulse? We all know what that means.
As you know, Leandra and I were soul forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalore, and she knew I had too. But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine. Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years.
Damn.
My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
What's next? How do we stop her?
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her.
Because we can't really kill her without killing Ikara too, right? So we have to stop her some other way.
But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans. How many of these so-called Immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them? Your journey must begin in the Lacula mines, where she has been accumulating materials and manpower for a purpose as yet unknown. The way will be dangerous. Her allies are growing more powerful and numerous by the minute. But we must discover exactly what Leandra is planning, and why.
Right. What can you tell me about infiltrating the mines?
A soul forge comes with its own benefits, Source Hunter. Though our connection has weakened, I still see the occasional vision of Leandra's doings, the pangs of her deepest felt emotions, and flashes of her triumphs. One vision, I had thought it was only a nightmare, but now I see it was something much worse. Leandra is collecting materials, precisely what, I cannot say, and is hard at work shaping them into something sinister.
Oh, is it gonna be the Tenebrium stuff? Wait, when did my rot get cured? What? Is it when I touch the Starstone? Because I think I had it in... while I was crossing the treasure room. But maybe when I found the Starstone... it went away. Wow. I mean, the Starstones have healing powers, right? We know that.
Her frustrations are rivaled only by her mirth. I can see she's growing closer and closer to achieving something dire. You must make your way deep into the mines to see exactly what she's planning.
We know that they are collecting that weird material from the mines, the one that poisoned the husband of that lady, the shop lady. Is there no redeeming your sister?
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end. What she needs is a hand. My hand, out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Right. Let's discuss the soul forge between you and Leandra.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives. What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul. I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on. If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness. The way may be treacherous, but you must get inside.
How did you find high
Good stuff.
this time of year,
Aru?
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
I have learned about the relationship between Zandalor and the Witch Sisters. You told me you had no idea who the stranger in the inn could have been.
Yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm
You
afraid.
son of a bitch.
Zandalor is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source Hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
Right. Haru, you're the worst. Like, you're literally the worst. You do, however, have a lot of money. Burning touch, burn my eyes. Summon spider, earth absorption, magic poison dart. Petrifying touch, midnight oil, fortify, boulder bash, and bless. Well, we can definitely sell him some things. Some of these less useful weapons, I'm assuming. Like that, this. Shitty longbow. Shears. You know what? I'll keep them. Can I use them? I wonder. For the wearer ship. The wearer sheep. So many ones that I haven't identified yet. Damn, so much stuff. Oh my god, they are so expensive. Really? Which one is it? This thing is a tough rope. 350. That is insane. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. 350. Okay, that's good enough. I have 50k, guys. I feel like I'm pretty rich at this point.
How might I serve our mission? What's the word, Source Hunter?
I could probably afford some of the things that I never want to buy.
I have the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and...
Okay. I think I have discovered most of them. The Weaver of Time still has a quest?
How might I serve our mission?
I don't know.
In the the drift, accept, it seems.
Question for you?
Ask and I shall answer, if I can. I am the
Okay, we know that.
but perhaps am I the beginning?
Why Starstone? I think we know that already.
The answers to those questions still elude me.
Imperfections of the
I
tapestry.
believe that starstones will not lead you
What
to
is
new
the end of
places
time?
wonder
Aren't you
only.
lonely? I found the second
No.
Galacti. I'm
They
not
will
featured in
also
the
lead
canvas.
to
How can I
new
redeem
knowledge through
time
the
if I'm not even part of
restoration
it?
the threads of old.
Don't think there's anything. The rooms?
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
I'd like to show me our history? No, not really. I think we're good here. So then we go back to Silverglen, right? There's so many portals still. I mean, are we even at half game now? There's still so many things missing. Well, we do have these already. We have 2 of these. We're missing 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yikes. Well, I mean, that'll be fine. Let's go to Silverglen. Silverglen? Silverglen, yeah. And hope that the entire village doesn't attack me. Because of what I did in Lucula. In Lucula? In Hyberheim. No, they don't know anything. It's fine. Right, so what was over there? Actually, it would be real nice to go over there. But that means the cabin of the witch. And then going kind of back from that. I don't remember what I left behind. I know one was like a boss orc. Yes. It was like an orc boss, and it was level 12, so I said I'm gonna come back later, because it was higher level than me. But now I'm 13, so I should be fine.
Warm as dragon's breath.
But I don't know what the other thing was. What is it? A broken mirror? What? Where is it? Here. Okay. I don't think I can fix it now.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense...
I can't even interact with it. Maybe I'll have a spell or something at some point that I can use in front of the mirror. Anyway, look at these guys.
We haven't time for this. The bridges are infested with goblins, and we can't have them disturbing us.
We'll bash any goblin.
Attack! Humans are attacking!
I am bewitched.
Oh no. Oh god, I got charmed. What the hell? That's not good at all. Shit.
May my fervor feed your flames.
Oh, that's really bad. For 2 turns? It's gonna do more damage than anything else to my team. Maybe I should just crowd control him. Oh god, that is a lot of damage. This is not going well at all. With this nice new bow, yeah. This motherfucker tried to cripple Medora. How dare you? Oh, I petrified him. I mean, that works. I guess. Is Medora oiled? No. What did I just use? More damage? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Don't. Nobody do anything. Stop. Oh my god, how many of them? Please don't shoot a fire arrow. Let's sit in front of them.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
Okay, Nick. He's gonna punch a shaman. That does a fair amount of damage. Oh, what the hell? What? Oh, what the fuck just happened? I mean, it didn't crush, at least.
No escape from my surging power.
No, yeah, oh my god, every time oh my goodness.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
What is happening? Hello? Oh! I don't know what's going on. Oh, goodness me. Oh, freezing failed? No way. Medora. Knockdown failed. Knock him down again. That worked. It's down. Oh! Oh my god. Jesus. What happened? Oh god. Oh, she's nearly dead. She has 5 HP. Why isn't that perfect?
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
Every time I end the turn, something really bad happens.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more!
That guy's still stunned. I'm gonna heal her.
First aid!
Just a little. Maybe just enough. Then I can definitely heal myself here. And, I don't know. Attack one of these guys.
Behold the power of mages!
156, that's not bad. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? Jesus. How much is that? 3. That works. Okay, Medora taunt. Nice.
The 7 call me home.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank goodness they are attacking Medora. Or Nick.
I'll write my next tale in your blood.
That's good. Okay, you can hopefully do something about that guy, maybe? Who's next? Next is that shaman, huh? What if I do a poison cloud right there? That'll do something. I need to move like here. It's probably not gonna work, you know. I still won't be able to see the shaman, probably. No. So I'll have to do it like this. Which unfortunately lowers the damage.
7 have mercy on your soul.
But it did blow up nicely. Now you heal him. And then again shoot another orc.
Behold the power of mages!
That's almost 200 damage. That's a lot. Now Jahan. Okay, that guy's dead. I could poison dart somebody. Like, he's already fairly poisoned. However, he is also the next one to act. So if I can move here and lightning strike him, maybe I can shock it and stop it from acting. Perfect. Because Medora's gonna take care of the rest. Clearly. That's fine. Medora can tank all of this. Look at that. You should be taunted, by the way. What are you doing? Did he just walk up his friend? No, what was it? What did that do? He's still stunned, right? Heal the poison. Oh, right, he was poisoned.
Your enemies are my prey, Source Hunter.
I mean, sure. Right, now this can do some real damage. Guy's gone.
As good as a new penny.
Yeah, let's see if we can. Oh, I don't have the fireball, so let's freeze that guy.
Chilled to the bone.
That works. And move forward. You can do this, so you do damage, and maybe the oil will also set him on fire. Yes. Oh, I forgot I have this as well. Alright, Medora. I was gonna unfreeze it, but that's okay. Okay, it's fine. Come on, Medora, you can tank it.
As the stage, though not half so
Now
bloody.
this. I'll do it. And then a little arrow. I have an explosive. That should kill both of them, maybe. Well, nearly. This will finish it.
The glow of victory.
Nice. No more Nick. No, unfortunately. Hello, Bromash. Although I'm quite happy that it died before the end of the fight, because every single time I end a fight with Nikolai, it comes back to the team, and he inevitably dies and poison all of them. So, you know what? I'll take that. It's fine. All the time, really. Right, let's start with the looting process. One belt, healing potions, daggers, weapons, orders and gold, huh? More gold here. And then Garkulda's orders. Alright. Let's see. Being the least likely to disappoint me, your contingency has earned a crucial mission. Retrieve a bloodstone of Lucula Forest. Ah. Rumors suggest you focus your search on the hidden cave of a fool named Maradino before laying waste to the village of Heathen goblins to the north. Destroy their idol and seize the bloodstone within. When you are finished with these, turn your attention to Silverglen. Spare not a single filthy weakling in your search. Loig, the abbot of the Immaculate Chapel, would surely rather part with his bloodstone than his head. Ooh, he's got a bloodstone. Relieve him of both. Remember, I prefer bloody stumps to empty hands. Grutilda, the avatar of the Old Mother. Okay. And then we have other orders here. I, Grutilda, hereby declare these papers are carried by members of my tribe, or humans who have sworn allegiance to me. You shall let them pass or suffer the full wrath of my ever-sizzling ire. Signed, Grutilda. Ooh, this is a pass.
Striking it rich!
That's really nice. We can get into Orklands with this? Without getting destroyed, maybe? Alright.
It's heating up.
Cool.
Warm as dragon's breath.
Alright. That's a normal barrel, and I think that's it for this little corner of the forest. Yeah. So we can use the bridge now. Oh wait, was I don't think I've been here before. Not a very secure system? No, that is terrible. Not taking logs? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the actual wood piece? No. Do you use that for anything? They're very heavy
Careful,
usually.
I've spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
That's a trap.
Thank goodness I saw that. Yeah. The logs, yeah. I don't know. I never really had any use for them. Marodino's watching you, and he hates the grimy fingerprints of strangers. Signed, Marodino the Benevolent. Well, Marodino, I'm stealing your beer and your pan and your arrowhead? Oh, and your earth essence and your holy hand grenade and your machete. Nice. Very nice. Okay, leave. It's fine. Okay. There we go.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. Someone seems to be enjoying the
Oh,
afternoon
that's a
sun.
goblin.
I'll bet we can slip by while his back is
But
turned.
I think
Better
we're gonna
avoid a
call...
conflict now than have to face every goblin from here to the mine.
Okay. I think we're gonna call it here because I am still not feeling too well, and I'd rather go and lay down, have a good night of sleep, and maybe I'll feel better tomorrow. So we can do whatever this is. Yeah. Well, that is, we can do it tomorrow. Okay, guys? Thank you, Hexe. I'm sure I feel a lot better in the morning. If not, I will just take something, I guess. But it usually goes away on its own. It's probably just stress. A good night of sleep should fix it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you all tomorrow night. We will play some more of this. I might do a couple of extra stream in some of these afternoons. I still don't know exactly when, but I will let you know. Because starting next week, I probably will be a little busier. And I'm gonna try to sneak a couple of them right now. Until I can, you know? Alright. Cheers, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Goodbye.